unless you are part of the Hausa Fulani herdsmen or you love suya meat, you love beef so much, then you might want to close your eyes to the activities that are endemic to lives and properties by these so-called Fulani herdsmen that have taken over the whole nation. Herdsmen have taken over Delta communities. State Assembly raises alarm. Worried by the rising insecurity in the country and the state in particular over herdsmen attacks on its communities, the Delta State House of Assembly yesterday passed a resolution urging Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of the state to prevail on security agencies to beef up security in Aniocha North local government area and other affected councils. There is nowhere you not find cows. Universities, you'll find cows. Hotels, you will find cows. Streets, you will find cows. On motorable roads where cars are supposed to drive on, you will find cows. Homes, you will find cows. People's farm, you will find cows. Abuja, FCT, Federal Capital Territory, you will find cows on the road that lead to Aso Rock. Everywhere you will find cows. It's a shame. In fact, one of the things that you find common in Nigeria is cow. What a shame. One would wonder if cows are part of the, they are part of the tourist attraction that we have in Nigeria. Probably people need to come into Nigeria to see cows, and they have the cows all over the place. And these are private properties, although what a lot of people may not know, what might be privy to a lot of people, is the fact that most of these cattle belong to major generals in the military personnel, retired or active. Some of them belong to top politicians in the north. Who knows who other person or which other tribe also have stake in this cattle rearing business. Apart from some other rogue cattle herdsmen, we have some groups of strong people that have, dipped their fangs into the nooks and crannies of the nation. They are the ones that have this cattle. That is why it is difficult for certain things to be stopped in Nigeria, such as the roaming and ravaging of the roaming and ravaging activities of these cattle and herdsmen everywhere they go. That is because the power that be are in support and they are behind. That's why they are looking for a place to establish ranches, establish free grazing zone all over the nation, because it is their business. It is their own work. The herdsmen are simply like a front. And of course, like I said, they have the rogues among them. That is the same reason why Fulani, Hausa Fulani terrorist group in the north are so difficult to combat, because the people that are there, the powers that be, they are also involved in the activities of these terrorists. Moving in motion on the matters of urgent public importance, the member representing Aniocha North constituency, Mr. Emeka Nwaobi, which was seconded by the member representing Ika South, Mr. Festus Oko, and adopted after debate by members, noted the insistent attacks on the people of Aniocha North by suspected herdsmen. He explained that huge ransoms were paid to secure the release of the victims, while others are still in captivity, lamenting that Isile Azagba community was the worst hit by the herdsmen, who have killed, maimed, raped people in that area, as well as denied them access to their farmlands. You have to be on ground to see what is really happening. Sometimes when we talk about these things, yes, we get aggrieved, but you have to be on ground to see an Hausa Fulani herdsman come into your farm, begin to harvest your yams, begin to harvest your corns, and they start feeding their cattle with this. And they have weapons. If you go in there, they attack you, they shoot you. And it becomes a story of, oh, they are just trying to demonize Buhari. It is because it is an Hausa Fulani man that is there. That is why people are speaking like this. Why don't you see the good things that the man is doing? It's a lie. Those people are just coming up with story. Yes, I understand that there are times that certain actions or activities would kind of occur somewhere, and they will attribute this to Hausa Fulanis, even though they are not on ground. committing that crime. Other people in that community or people around there actually committed it, and everyone sings the song of Hausa Fulani. That is because, aside an Hausa Fulani man being the president at the moment, and of course people want to throw stones at him, that's because this man has never spoken. When we saw clear attacks by this Hausa Fulani, at least in Benue, in Jos, and many other places, we saw it. This is not a joke. We saw the activities of these people. So there's nobody that has some wax closing his eyes and they don't see what is happening. This happened in Isela Zagba community, and these herdsmen killed, maimed, and raped people in that area. In their separate contributions, the House Majority Leader Tim Owefere, Deputy Majority Leader Oboro Prior, Chief Whip Pat Ajudwa, the member representing Ndokwa West, Charles Emetulu, and the member representing Ika South, Festus Oko, recounted the havoc wreaked by herdsmen in communities across the state and called for concerted efforts to prevent further killings of innocent Deltans. They allege that herdsmen have made life unbearable for people in the state, stressing that some communities, including Obi, Aima, Ise Azagba, Uweru, were under siege by herdsmen. They lamented that people no longer go to their farms in the affected communities for fear of being held captive by the herdsmen, kidnapped, attacked, raped. Meanwhile, in Abraka Kingdom in Ethiopia, Council Delta State, President General of Abraka Kingdom, Chief Emmanuel Idogo, giving statistics of the recent attacks in the kingdom, said 2 persons have been killed in the last 1 month, while a woman was raped by persons suspected to be herdsmen in her farm, he said. Now they said suspected. So they've not proved. It could be anyone in that village taking advantage of the Fulani herdsmen, and hiding under that guise to commit and perpetrate crime. So they say suspected. But in the case where such actions and activities are seen, and it is an Hausa, now that's not to say that we accept that our people can commit crime, but once it's an Hausa Fulani, we need to blow the trumpet and tell the world how bad and how evil they are. Crime is crime. That is why the Southeast needs to come out with a security outfit like Amotekun. Have one huge security outfit, put it into law, have secretariats, have offices to coordinate the activities and actions of this of the security outfit, so as to work efficiently without corruption, so that no one is going to use that security outfit for personal vendetta. This is what is supposed to be. With that, these actions and activities of any criminal element, either Hausa Fulani, either Igbo, either Biafran, either any criminal element, will be dealt with by this security outfit. And people will be able to go to their farms and work and do what they need to do. Rather than us keep repeating and saying, I don't know what is wrong with many of these governors, because it takes these governors to come together, but then the voice of the people should be strong. So he said we are still under siege by armed men, herdsmen in Abraka, particularly in Ovre, Abraka area, which plays host to a large expanse of area used for farming by farmers in that area, including some from Obiaruku community. Last Monday, one of our sons was attacked by the herdsmen who inflicted machete life-threatening cuts on him in his farm. He was lucky to have been rescued by a good Samaritan who called the attention of others, and he was taken to Abraka General Hospital, where he is currently receiving medical attention. In the month of February, we recorded numerous attacks by herdsmen, with one of such resulting to death of one person who is an indigene of Obiaruku. The incident happened at Abraka Farm Reserve area. Now, I don't know how strong are these Hausa Fulanis that they will come to your own, your own turf, come to your own place and slaughter you. I think it's time for people to get ready. It's time for people to get ready. You cannot, if not, you will be decimated. You will be finished. It's time for people to get ready personally and secure themselves. You cannot go to your farm without your own weapon. After all, they have hunters that go to the farm with their guns, Dane guns. Yes, I understand that the Hausa Fulani are now 14 AK-47 automatic rifles. Also, a man who had gone to his farm in company of his wife escaped death in his farm during an attack on them by the Earthsmen. Fortunately for his wife, she survived the attack, but unluckily for her, the Earthsmen took turns to rape her, after which they left her in the farm and fled the scene of the incident. Now, do we live in a country where you can actually have a robust, conclusive database where you have the DNA sample, fingerprints, information, data of people? No, no, no. Anything goes in Nigeria. That is what it is. It is only when they are going after certain groups of people, that's when you realize that they have database, the police can investigate, immigration, customs, and the rest of their Daura State Service can actually operate. But in this case, that is done and done and done. After all, there is no bother. Anyway, that's what it is for now. It's a very sad one. If you're not a member of this channel, let's grow it together by you tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. Make sure it's tapped. It will alert you whenever videos are uploaded. And if you're already a member of this channel, I say a very big thank you for the support. Thanks for stopping by.